My last name Lim, I'm dropping tied him off the line. David Taylor.
Baller, shot caller, 20-inch blade.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And it's Detroit to start out. Here's Grantham. Pass to Garbage Man. Down low. Shot's good by Grantham. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
They recover it. Pass to Money. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Here's Garbage Man. And there's a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Jennings. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Sims.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Grantham. With the fadeaway. Yes, it's good. Grantham's got his second bucket on the night.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
The baseline J is off the mark.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Early. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
To the middle. Here's Sims. Here's Jennings. Pass to Mitru Long. And that one is hammered home.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Money. And it's all from 3-point range.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Detroit shooting their initial free throws of the game here. He's off on the first.
Number 18. 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Hurley. Pass to Mitru Long. Off the mark there with a 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Dumas. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Dumas has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Hurley. And the layup is good off the glass. 5 points in the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Garbage Man. Detroit moving the ball around. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Money misses.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sims has got his second basket of the game. Pass to Jennings. Pure from three-point range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Right wing. From downtown. Money misses.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Detroit trails by 4. Pass to Sims. That one no good. Here's Jennings. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Teams deciding to change it up. Detroit trails by 6. Here's Doyle. Here's Lynch. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Jenkins. Deflected. Pass to right. Here's Early. To the right side. To the middle. Here's Doyle. Pounded by Wright. Here's Lynch. That one's wide left. Intercepted. On the break. Pass to Doyle. Out to the right wing. Here's Collison. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Over to the wing. Here's Early. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. 11 points in the game.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
And he gets it to go.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Lynch. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doyle. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Wright. Knocks it down from distance.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Here's Lynch. True Long grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
They set the pick. Here's Early. Drilled from 11 feet out. Early's got his second bucket of the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
29.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
The visitors with the ball. And that's their 5th of 7 games out on the road. Going inside. Screen by Lively. Here's Jennings. Three-pointer, no good. Detroit trails by 11. Here's Money. And that one's good. Money's got his first basket. Here's Jennings to the inside. Here's Garbage Man. Pass to Money. Grant with a steal. Inside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Jennings. Here's Smits. The rebound by Sims. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Blocked! Here's Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Money. Here's Garbage Man. And again, no good by Detroit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside, Hill. Here's Townsend. Clock at 6. Back to Hill. And here's Grant from the arc. Grantham with the rebound. Detroit trails by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the visitors call time here. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Lex?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Jennings. Pass to Early. Down low. Now right. Launches a 3. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Detroit trails by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Early. Here's Jennings. The rebound by Sims.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
To the middle. Off with the layup.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Detroit shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Here's Garbage Man. Pass to Money. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Now Trent. Second chance effort. Out left to the wing. Detroit moving the ball around. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Jennings. Here's Hurley. Over to the left wing. Fires from deep. And no good.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Here's Garbage Man. Can't nail the jumper.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Jennings. Nails it from 3. Jennings has got 9.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his 2nd in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
Pass to Mitru Long. And they call an illegal screen here.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
They set the screen. Pass to Grantham. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Lynch has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the left wing. 20 feet out. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Garbage Man. To the inside. Jenkins. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Driving to the basket. Can't get it to fall.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Pass to Grantham. The layup off target. 1:51 left in the half. And the visitors call time here. First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Mitchell Long. Pass to Early. Knocks down the long J. 6 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Garbage Man. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grantham. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Early. And there it is for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And he comes up with a bucket. Money's got 6.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out of bounds. Away team ball. Checking in for the away team. Number 30, Grayson Gallagher.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Jennings. 9 points in the game. Inside. Ball stolen. Fires the 3. Shot's good by Garbage Man. He has 7.
Well, I was getting benched if I took that 3 on a break, but not now. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Sims. Tries again. And the layup is good.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Dumas. To the paint. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jennings. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Jennings has got 11 points.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
Here's the pick. Pass to Sims. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Dumas. Pass to Money. Mitchell Long grabs the miss. Inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And Dumas gets it to go. Dumas has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And the visitors call time here. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Jennings. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Cuts off the pass. Detroit trails by 7. Down low. To the left side wing. And there's a pick. To the inside. Here's Sims. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Detroit.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
To the left wing. Back to Trent. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Taylor. To the wing, right side. Pass to Dumas. To the middle. Here's Sims. Here's Dumas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots a 3. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Here's Jennings. And that time also a missed shot. Trent outside. Pass to Jenkins. For the tie. Here's Sims. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Sims has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
And the visitors call time here. The visitors with the ball. It's Wright on the wing. Banked it in off the glass. Wright's got his second basket on the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Taylor. A minute 37 left in the third. Here's Swift. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Garbage Man. He has 7. And down it goes. 2 points. Doyle's got 10 points in the game.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Smits can't get it to go.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Doyle. Goes back up. Here's Garbage Man. On the break. And the basket by Taylor. Taylor's got his second basket.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Garbage Man's shot is off. Here's Swift. Pass to Taylor. From deep three-point range. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Garbage Man. Pass to Grantham. Here's Garbage Man. And again, no good by Detroit.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And the visitors call time here. Go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Jennings, no good. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Dumas. 5 on the clock. And there's the screen. Here's Sims. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Garbage Man's shot is off.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Tries to break his ice. Can't capitalize inside.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Sims. To the paint. Here's Garbage Man. Here's Money. And again, no good by Detroit. Here's Early. Soft touch off the glass.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Garbage Man. There's a screen. Takes it inside. Here's Dumas. Here's Garbage Man. Out to the right wing. Here's Money. No good on the triple.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it.
Pass to Sims. Out to the wing. Here's Garbage Man. Here's Money to snap the cold streak. It's tipped. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The three ball.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
Here's Garbage Man. Pass to Dumas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs. Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him. And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And he slams it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Garbage Man. Shot clock at 6. Cashes in from 18.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Jams it home!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. .149 left in the game. And he nails it!
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Is good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Here's Grantham. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And the 3 misses. He takes it in. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
A little 6-footer. Bucket! Elbow drops. Oh, it doesn't go. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Okay, for real, I need the chillin'. Back to back like Drizzy Mill with Molly Cyrus, dissing, rapping, twerking like Hank Hill. And then I'm supposed to act like I could take it as a joke. Be hearing slot from them nervous white folks. Don't trip, I like those that don't trip out my skin or my lips or my goals. When E.T. had phone home, he called me like, hold on. I came back to pick my mans up, plan to jump another planet. God let me ball, God let me Andre the Giant. The rap game, I'm so defiant, cause I'm not being violent. Whatever, man. I gotta get my together, man.